Hi, my name is Daniel, and today we're going to look how we can use Lemon Squeezy inside Laravel to accept subscriptions for our software as a service application. We will see how easy or difficult it is to use Lemon Squeezy inside your software as a service project. So let's get started. So here I already have my software as a service project up and running, and if I log in as a company, what I will see is a list of plans that I can subscribe to. At the moment, these pricing plans are empty, and I'm on the light plan. And what I need to do is have some kind of a button here that will link to Lemon Squeezy, and there I can make the purchase. So to do that, we're going to Lemon Squeezy, go inside, I'm in test mode, go inside store, products, and create a new product. I'll delete this one, my test one. And I will create a new, let's say, unlimited V2 or unlimited description, unlimited plan. And for pricing, you will need to use subscription, and then this plan, it was 90.25. So let's do the same once per month. Great, and this is all we need for now. We go here in confirmation model. This is what information the user will get when they click on subscribe, and they are presented with the confirmation model that the subscription is active. So what we're going to do is we need to redirect them back to this link where they can see this project being updated. So the link is this one, and the button text is back to project. Great, and we have published our project. When the project is published, we can share it, and what we will get is this link here. In this link, user will be able to enter their credit card and subscribe to our unlimited plan. In this case, I will need to log out and log in as admin, and inside the admin area I can manage my pricing plans, and in fact it's just a creation of a link, Lemon Squeezy URL. This is totally up to you how you handle the creation of plans. At the end, what you need to display is a link to this pricing plan here. But in order to easily find what's the current user in our system that subscribed and what's the plan in our system that the user chose, what we need to do is pass additional information to this link. Pass custom data. So in this pass custom data, on that link we can do custom user ID, and in my case also plan ID. So here in my project I'm using a module-based structure, and inside resources use subscription. I have this for JavaScript query that runs over each plan, so goes over each of the plans here. I will log in back once again as a company, and I will go as plans. For each plan, I will need to display this button, and this is totally up to you based on your system how you do it. So in our case, we're creating for each, we're creating a button container plan ID, and there we append. So we already have these containers, and then we append these links there. So this is the link to our Lemon Squeezy link that we saw before. This is how it's saved in the database. And also it's up to you how you save those in your database. You see here we have this Lemon Squeezy ID. And on top of it, we're adding checkout custom user ID and the checkout custom plan ID. And we have this data here. And this is, of course, as I said, this is totally up to you and how your system works. Let's move on. So now when the user click on switch to unlimited, they will be redirected to this page, and what we are seeing here is a way user to enter their address, their credit card number, and to make the subscription active. The problem is that once they do, they will be presented with a pop-up view, but when they click back and redirect it to here, it will still be the light plan active. And this is because we haven't yet been informed that this user have subscribed. So in order to do that, what we need is go inside settings and go inside webhooks. So webhooks is a way for Lemon Squeezy to let our system know that the subscription is updated, cancelled, and so on. So this is the link to our project. This is working offline, but I'm using ngrok to have it accessible from everywhere. And what we need here inside roots web PHP, I have created this post webhook link. So this is the URL webhook subscription Lemon Squeezy. Great. And it's really important to let you know here that all the roots by default are protected by CSRF protection. And in order to disable that on these roots, you need to add this inside the accept in verify CRF's token middleware. So I have accept webhook subscription all. This includes Lemon Squeezy. Once we have done that, signing secret is a way to make for sure to verify the signature, and we are sure that this comes from Lemon Squeezy. So signing secret is something that we can define on our own. So I will use Mobidonia, and let's not forget to add this inside our env. I'm putting this inside ls web secret Mobidonia, and what I need to do is clear the cache so the new webhook secret is received, and later we will see how we will handle that. What we want to subscribe to is all the subscription related events, and I click on save webhook. So now when the user clicks on switch to unlimited and does all the card entering, address entering, and pays the subscription, the user will be, our system will be informed about that there is a subscription created or updated. But what we haven't done yet is implemented the code. So we're going here because this is what defined to be this link to use this function main webhook. So we need to create a webhook function, public function webhook. Great. And let's do the skeleton here. So first we need to verify the signature, the webhook signature. Great. I will just do the steps that we need to do. Get the event name. This is good. Get the status. Get the user ID or the actual user. Get the plan. And then when we have all the info, we can do update users plan. Great. So let's go step by step. Nope, this is really nice suggestion. Payload request get content, Lemon Squeezy subscribe webhook secret. Okay, great. Computed signature. If we go inside the docs of Lemon Squeezy, we need to look for signing requests. Great, and they explain how you can verify the signature. So in this case, I'm using Laravel, and there are more easier ways to. In fact, it's really similar. I like this, how this is done. Hash equals, instead of the generated code, is hash equals signature and computed signature. Then response message invalid signature. In this case, this is the better one. Great. So signature, this is what we get from Lemon Squeezy. This is encrypted. Payload is what we get from the request. Secret is config Lemon Squeezy subscribe webhook secret, and this I will tell you how it. So this env environment variable is ls webhook secret, but it's not good to load it directly with env here, and it's better to use config. And I have created a webhook secret ls webhook secret. So this is safety configuration variables. And I think this is pretty good. Just to copy the name of my module, this is the namespace of the, but I think it's correct. And computer signature is hmac, same as in our docs. Great. So we did the first step. And now get the event name, event request meta event name. So cursor really knows the Lemon Squeezy API. Get the status request data attribute status. This is correct also. And in order to do that, I have previously tested on webhook.co. I have made subscriptions and test what I'm getting. So to verify that, meta event name is the event that we're receiving. Meta event name, data attribute status, data attributes status is the status. Great, get the user. So now when we know we need to get the user, request user attributes user. This is, I think, incorrect because it's inside the meta custom data, meta custom data user ID. Great, and get the plan. Request meta custom data plan ID. So in this case, I can create this user ID and plan ID. Great. So let's get the actual user find of where find user ID. Great. And we can do the same, plans find plan ID. So here it's important to let you know that although this plan ID is sent as a really as a number like 2, 3, this is a way for your end users to, some of them will know how to exploit this. So it's really, what you can do here is in subscribe blade somehow to hash this number, plan ID. For the sake of this video, I will just use plan ID, so it works completely fine. But later you can encrypt it and find the plan ID that way. Okay, plan, find plan ID. So we now have the plan, and now we'll need to loop over to see what is the event name. Based on the event name and the status, update the user. So let's get started. So if the event name, if status and active, and event equals order created, in this case we need subscription created, updated, then we need to update the plan ID of the user. We need to update the status, user status equals to active. And there is another thing here. If we go inside our previous requests, when we receive informations from webhook from Lemon Squeezy, we have this URLs customer portal. So using this customer portal, we should give the user, our user, information on how they can cancel or update their subscription. So user update URL, equals to request data attributes. We're missing URLs here. Let's see if that's correct. So it's data, correct, data, attributes, URLs, and then customer port. So this update URL is fact inside. If I go to users, it's the company user, we have an update URL and the plan ID and the plan status. So this is what I'm updating at the moment. So this happens if the event is subscription updated, but in case user cancels the subscription will still be active. So if we do subscription cancel, sorry, the status will be cancelled with to else subscription updated, then we don't need to update the plan ID, just the status cancelled. So this happens when user clicks on cancel, but there is still, for example, 10 or 20 more days until the subscription is still active. So we will not cancel the user subscription immediately in our system. So cancelled, and then cancelled and active until, sorry, best and sad. This is good, but this is carbon parse request data and sad format. Let's do phi g y. So this happens when user cancels, status is cancelled, but there is still more time before the subscription ends. And now if user if status is post event expired, I think those are the use case, but let's just fetch the event of subscription cancelled. We will remove the and we need to remove the plan ID. So this is like completely, and the update URL also. Because now the subscription has expired and there is nothing to do here. Status cancelled, save, this looks good. Great. And now we have all of this done. So let's go over it once again. Verify the webhook signature. Done. We're getting the event name, we're getting the data, we're getting the customer user ID, and we're getting custom data plan ID. With them we can find the actual user and actual plan inside our platform. And active, if the status is active, we're activating the subscription customer portal, we are saving the user, and now we need to let the webhook know what we have done. So returns projects message subscription updated, cancelled, inactive, and subscription cancelled. This is a way for us to diagnose if there is some issue inside our webhook, and we will see in the webhook log what our server has responded with. Great, we have saved this, and now let's do a test. We'll go back just to confirm everything is working. Great, we have the switch to unlimited plan, and now if I click to switch to unlimited, card number, test card, Great, and we can now pay. So once we pay, I will clear the requests just to see the new requests coming. Great. So we have an error on the subscription created. Okay, on subscription payment success, and error on the subscription created. Column not found, unknown column status. Where is the status? User, it's not status, but it's actually plan status. Great. So we got this error. We'll clear those requests. And Lemon Squeezy is now trying to resend those subscriptions, those updates once again. So now it was working okay. Subscription updated, plan ID, user ID correct. Then we have the status active, the customer portal, and in this case now it was correctly received, because once the webhook once our server responded with error 500, we modify the code. Lemon Squeezy tries to resend the same webhooks again, and if I now go back here, what I will see is I'm currently using the unlimited plan, and I can update the subscription, and this is my current plan. So this is great. We have fixed the code here. And if I now click on update subscription, I can cancel this one or update. So I will do cancel. Lemon Squeezy will let my server know about this, and if I refresh now, this should be cancelled and active until October 27, 2024. So this is still our current plan, but the status is cancelled, but the subscription is active. So this is exactly what we want from our implementation to work. And with this, we are wrapping up how the connection with Lemon Squeezy should work, and what are the steps required to have this up and running. I will suggest just to have this link, this plan ID, to not be sent like this, but somehow to encrypt it or protect it somehow, or to use some hashing algorithm to later find the hash of the loop over all the plans and find the exact plan, because this way some of the users can, more advanced user can exploit the system. Well, so yeah, thanks for watching this video. Please look into my other videos and see how you can learn even more. Thanks for watching once again, and see you soon. Bye bye.